All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. This is another episode of the Ride Along series where I give you my insight as a former law enforcement officer. We're going to do live body cam reactions, never before seen. We are reacting to this together. All right, so I'm going to give you my thoughts. This particular episode, we are talking about a mother who unalived her son, who's 21 years old. This looks crazy, but let's get into it.
What's the name?
I'm a mom.
Where's it?
It's in my car. I thought.
Where at? What car?
The red one. It's
Red car? Okay, step over there.
February 19th, 2024, watch a family argument move outside, where a single shot takes a son's life.
Is that in the medic? What's the name?
I'm a mom.
Where's
It's in my car.
Where at? What car?
The red one. It's
Red car? Okay, step over there.
Yeah, anything on the air?
Ma'am.
No, I don't care if she's my mom.
Go over there with your mom.
I
Go inside.
Wow.
I got one down out in front. The mom's out here with me. I got several people inside the apartment. You okay, boss? Where you?
All right, well, it looks like they blurted out. The officer more likely is giving, rendering aid. Looks like he's doing chest compressions. All right, we don't know where he's been shot at. We don't know if he's alert. We can't see anything. All right, so we'll see if we can get some information. And that sounds like his sister in the background, maybe.
Is he alive? No, he's not. Jesus, please.
Back away. Hey, the mom's over there. Scare her. Lady in a gray t-shirt. That's mom. Go ahead and scare her. No, gray t-shirt. 40-some-year-old lady. You see her? Mom was walking right there. That's fine. That's mom. Somebody supposedly in the red vehicle over there. I've not cleared the apartment upstairs yet.
You guys, think about this, right? Like, as officers, we get on a scene. You don't have a clue as to what's going on. You don't know what the issues are. You just arrive. You see a body on the ground. A woman says, "That's my son. I did it. The gun's in the car." You don't know. And in a situation like this, it already seems chaotic. And you already know this is probably stemming from some type of domestic. All right. So as officers, the first thing we do, we got to make the scene safe. Well, one, you provide aid. If there's aid, but the aid can only be provided if the scene is safe, right? Because if it's not safe to do so, you can't help any victims, all right, if the officer's life is still in danger. So officer, great judgment call. He immediately goes down to start rendering aid. I'm pretty sure the medics are on their way. And the scene is relatively safe, right? The mom says the gun is in the car. His backup just arrived. He's going to detain her. And then they're going to start really getting to the investigation behind this.
Nobody else upstairs? Okay.
Good job.
Mom supposedly shot son. Apparently this is son. This is sisters or relatives here. They're coming down, Tussin.
Open his left shoulder.
Jihad Hughes is his name. I don't know how old he is.
Is he the only person?
Only person we know of right now.
Did we find it?
Yeah, it's upper right shoulder. It's high in the shoulder right here, going that way. Only victim we know of right here.
He was shot one time in the shoulder?
Suspect.
Okay.
Here, I got the pair. I'll do the doors. Okay.
Yep.
No medical attention. You don't need it. You might have a pocket knife on you. Right here.
Yeah. I don't know where.
Got it.
It's not.
Anything else on you?
No.
Okay. All right. Have a seat. Watch your head down there. Watch your head. Watch your head. Okay. Sit down. She got oil on her.
Okay.
Hot oil?
No.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put this in your car.
She got oil on her
Excuse
pants.
me.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you get me out? Can you get me out of there? I need to throw up.
Okay.
Please, please, God. Oh God.
Ooh.
Oh,
Can you
God.
imagine? Can you imagine the situation where you have to shoot your own child? You guys, what happened? You'd be surprised, man. This is not uncommon. This is not uncommon when parents or family are unaliving each other. It's sad.
Jesus. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Get some air.
No, please God. Oh God.
We're gonna have some air.
Oh God. Yeah, oh God. Please God.
Okay, one thing at a time.
You don't know.
One thing at a time.
Oh.
It's tough, man.
Oh.
All right. What is your first name?
LaQuandra Williams.
What?
LaQuandra Williams.
Can you spell it? Q-U-A-N-D-R-A.
Yes.
I don't even know what happened. So
I came home from work. I own a business, and my son drove my car today. I asked him where he take my car to, because I got my car fixed this weekend, and he went answer me, and I said I said, Jahad, I'm talking to you. He went answer me, and he don't like my boyfriend. He said, I'm going to kill you and your boyfriend. We were fighting in my living room. He never did that to me. And then I have a gun. He has a gun of mine too. Like, we always get into it. Like, I don't believe this is happening. Like, I can't even cry. Like, that's my child. Like, you don't know. God have mercy, man. What in the world is happening? My whole life. I raised them and took care of my kid. Moved from Youngstown to here. And we've been going through hell ever since.
So that's your son?
Yeah.
Okay. How old is he?
Kids.
I'm just curious.
He's
Driving their parents
21.
crazy.
What was your name?
Her name is LaQuandra.
Your name?
My name is Maya.
Maya.
Yes. She killed him, bro.
What was your last name?
Hughes. Dad, I need you. Yes, he is. I need you, Dad.
I'm in Texas. I'm taking the next flight out.
See him. He was on the floor. He was breathless. No, they shot him in the chest.
Oh, she shot him in the chest.
No, this is bro. She's in the police car. She's in the car in front of me. No, I told them not to let her say that because she.
You probably can't hear what the father said. It was it in self-defense. She was like, "No, I told him that, for them not to let her say that." So.
She shot him, bro.
Hi. Hold on 1 second. I'm Detective Zimmer. This is Detective Paulson. How old are you?
I'm 20.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
And what happened today?
So I was in my room when everything was happening at first until it started getting bad. My sister started screaming my name. So I was like halfway going to sleep and I just heard my mom coming in the house screaming like about her car. Because my brother, I had just wrecked my car, so my brother been driving us to school in her car because he didn't want to drive his car.
Mm-hmm.
So he drove her car earlier, and she came back in the house like, Jahad, what's wrong with my car? But I'm sure it's nothing wrong with her car because she just be like kind of crazy.
She has like diagnosed issues?
No, it's not diagnosed, but it needs to be.
Okay.
So, she came in the house and she was yelling at him. And Jahad
What's his name again?
His name is Jahad. Jahaad.
Okay. So she's yelling at him. How old is he?
He's 21.
21. Okay.
Yeah. So she came in the house and she was yelling at him, and he wasn't responding to her because when my mom get to yelling at us, like, we don't respond because if we start yelling back, she's gonna escalate because she has a real record of like us. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
So like we just don't respond to her when she yelling. Like we wait till her to stop yelling when it escalates and then talk. So Jahad wasn't responding at all. So she started.
and take his, like, I guess she was trying to take his AirPods out of his ear. Well, that's what he told me because I wasn't in there for that. But I was asked her after I asked him like what happened after she was outside. Hold on, let me get to it. But I had asked him what happened. She was trying to take his AirPods out of his ear, and he wasn't letting her. And she started trying to hit him. So that's when it escalated in the kitchen. Then she had got the knife because Jahad was like pinning her down, like wasn't letting him. And you know she was getting mad because he was blocking her hits. So she had grabbed the knife and she was trying to. So we trying to get the knife away from her.
Did you see that part?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were trying to get the knife away from her. She was trying to stab him. So my brother kept telling me to like get back. And yeah, Jahad, the one that shot. So like he told me to step back, so I stepped back. And after he got the knife away from her, she was trying to grab more stuff, but I ended up grabbing the knife because we have the knife, you know, multiple knives up in that stand thing. So she was trying to grab that, so I grabbed it. And she was trying to grab our little coffee holder to throw it at him, but I grabbed that too. So she was trying to him after he had ended up getting the knife away from her. She was still like trying to punch him and stuff like that. So he ended up slamming her on the floor and like pinning her to the ground so she can stop. And afterwards, after he was pinning her down, he was just telling her like, "I'm not a little boy. You're not gonna keep putting your hands on me." And then after he had ended up letting her get up. So she went downstairs to grab her gun, and I didn't let her. She was walking back upstairs, but I didn't let her come upstairs. I locked her outside.
Okay, so she came outside to get her
She
gun?
went outside, and that red truck over there by the two gray Impalas.
Wow.
That's her car.
Okay.
And she went to go grab her gun, and then she was walking upstairs, but I wasn't gonna let her shoot him. So I locked the door from her. I locked her outside, and. Hold on, I'm talking really fast. But I locked her outside and she was screaming like she was just trying to get in the house, like give me my phone or give me my keys, but she already had her keys. So I just wasn't letting her in the house. So Jahad, the reason why he ended up outside, because he was trying to leave. Do you see his bags over there? His bags are probably on the floor.
Where at?
Over there where she shot him.
Okay.
Which car is hers?
The red car all the way at the back between the two Impalas. Yeah. So Jahad was trying to get his stuff to leave. Like he wasn't even trying to go do nothing. He was leaving. So he had his bags and everything. And I was telling him not to go outside, but he didn't think. Of course, nobody gonna think their mom is about to shoot them. So he went downstairs anyways as he was trying to leave. And when he went outside, I heard the gunshot. He was like, ah, and then I seen him from the balcony on the floor. And she was trying.
Did you see him get shot? Or
No, I heard it.
You just heard it?
And I went out to the balcony, like I was by the door when I heard the gunshot because I was still holding the door locked. Yeah. So when I heard the gunshot, I ran to the balcony and I see him on the floor. And she was like trying to.
Oh, you were in the balcony here?
The balcony, yeah, right there with the two chairs. Yeah.
So you ran out there and you saw.
I saw him on the floor, and she was trying to help him on the ground.
The concrete.
The pavement.
Where was it exactly?
You want me to get out?
Well, just kind of tell me, like straight
Like in front of those two cars right there at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was trying to help him and stuff. Like I don't know what she was trying to. She looked like she was trying to help him, even though she shot him.
Alright, you can take a seat back there for me.
Woo! Oh my gosh, you guys, this is real with these domestics. You know, I've worked shootings like this. I've worked stabbings like this. I've worked cases where, you know, domestics where the person has used the vehicle as a weapon to run the person over, whether it's a loved one or a family member. I've worked cases where people have taken, of course, knives and bats, anything you can think, golf clubs. This goes on more than you guys think. And it's so sad, man. It's so sad. Wow. Would love to hear what she has to say.
Put the jacket over or something. The jacket has been searched. I'm thinking that as well.
Emotional wreck, man.
Okay. Thanks for hanging around. Oh, no problem. You got stuff. That's all right. That's good. That's good.
93 for stopping by. Will be one district.
Oh my goodness. Look at this life. Do y'all know anything about my son?
Man, he's dead.
No, we don't, unfortunately. As soon as we get an update, we'll let you know. Robinson, turn the car back on. Alright, you're good. Is there anything I can do to help you?
No, please get to the shoulder.
Okay, step this way for me. Going around the back and then you follow the other officer right here.
There we go.
This is Detective Paulson coming in here. We're going to read you your rights. Have you ever had rights reviewed before? No? Okay. Well, we'll go over them kind of slowly to make sure you understand them all. We'll ask a couple goofy questions at the beginning of it. So just bear with us. I'm going to give you this so you can follow along with us. Can you tell me what happened?
So I came home early in between my two clients, and Jai used my car, and I asked him where he took my car at, because he took my car to like the shop and left it there. And I said, well, how long did you leave it there, and what did they do? My car's not riding away, I just got my car fixed. So he wouldn't answer me. So I walked back to the room, and I went back into the living room where he was at, and he got up to like grab his stuff, and I said, I'm talking to you, answer me. And so I threw a glass, but it went over to his head like a candle, but it went over his head, it didn't touch him. And then he grabbed me up and threw me in the living room, which was something he never ever done. And we have had arguments, but he never ever put his hands on me ever. And I was trying to get him off of me. I was getting a knife because I know, like, he's stronger than I am, way stronger than I know. And out of impulse, like, I shouldn't have.
Okay, let's pause it there. They get into it. Domestics are very interesting, guys. A lot of times we're looking at the primary aggressor, who's starting it, how did things get agitated, how did things get out of control, who initiated physical contact. But not just that, but also the verbal, right? The verbal piece is important as well. Who made threats? Who put who in fear for their life or safety first, right? Because then everything else spins off of that. So she's saying they get into a verbal dispute about the car. He's not listening. He's walking away. That's important. He's ignoring her. That's important. You can't assault somebody because you don't like that they're not listening to you, right? He's not a child. I think he's 20 or 21 years old, and he's ignoring her. She's angry about that, and then she attempts to assault him. She throws something at him, right? The sister also stated that, she physically tried to remove these AirPods out of his ears, and she's like, you're going to listen to me. She's tired of him. She probably feels like he's disrespectful. That's fine. Disrespect is not justification to assault somebody, right? Because they're ignoring you. So we're already off to a bad start with her. Now she's saying that they get into a physical altercation. They're tussling. He pins her down. And she's like, well, I picked the knife up because I didn't know what he was going to do. Well, one of the things we look for in situations like this, because this could be a thing, right? It's how the actual physical altercation transitions from one thing to another, right? Did he pin you down and walked away, and then you grabbed the knife and then you pursued him with it? Because then that's a no-no, right? Because he's no longer a threat. Did he pin you down and he's pinning you down, he's striking you, or he's holding you down, and as he's holding you down, you grab the knife? That's different, right? So all these things are how these things transition matter. When you have a stage transition, meaning that you went from one location to another, then you grabbed a weapon, then you came back, that's a problem. Because you start getting into this mode of premeditation. All right. So the detectives are going to be looking at all these different things. They're going to know. They're going to want to nail her story down very specific, because this is how they're going to determine whether or not she's going to be at fault. Okay. Was this self-defense? Well, how can it be when he wasn't a threat in the beginning? He held you down for a reason. We need to find out what the reason is. And all these nuances make all the difference, you guys.
Well, I will tell you, unfortunately, your son did not make it.
Oh.
Mm.
And I'm so sorry.
What?
They worked on him for at least close to an hour.
Damn. I would have told her after the interview, you guys. I would have told her after the interview.
I don't deserve that. He didn't either. Yo.
Mm. What happened?
Yeah, I know the pressures, and I feel like that's what happened to me. I feel like you just snapped because you just got so angry.
And everything, like, no, y'all.
I wouldn't have told her yet. I wouldn't have told her. Now you're going to have this emotional response. She's worried. You guys, she killed her son, right? How much accurate information are you going to get in this moment now that she's in this emotional state? Not saying she's not going to be honest or whatever, but maybe she won't, right? Now that she might be thinking about survival. Oh my God, I killed my son. They're going to take me to jail. I'm going to go to jail forever. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to lie. I mean, I wouldn't have said it yet. I wouldn't. I would have held on to that.
What? Y'all said he gone for real.
See?
No,
That's it.
My son.
Interview over.
Oh no.
Interview's over.
I'm not gonna believe that. And I kind of figured something was going on because when nobody talked to me while I was out there, I'm like, tell me what's going on.
Well, those guys aren't allowed to. The patrol
Yeah, I
guys
did not
aren't
mean
allowed.
to do that. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Y'all. Oh God.
Okay, here's why she's going to be found guilty, right? According to if what the sister said was accurate, let's play this out. The mother leaves, she's going to get a gun. He's on his way, he's leaving. The assault is over, right? Even if he was the primary aggressor in the house, even if he, let's say he pinned her down and, he pushed her, he did body slam her, according to the sister saying these things, right? So now the mother feels like she needs protection, okay? She goes and gets the gun, but now he is leaving, say he's going in a different direction. It's one thing if he confronts her while she's at the car with the gun, all right? All these things matter. Did she take the gun, get out and walk up to the house, see him and point and shoot? Or did he come over to her while she had the gun and then she felt threatened because he just assaulted her? You guys, that makes all the difference. But the way the sister explained it, I don't know how accurate that is. It seems as if she took the gun and she was, again, like I said, stage transition. Okay, she left. She went and got the gun. We're going into this premeditated stage now. And maybe she's like, I need it for protection because I don't know what he's going to do when I go back into my home. She goes, she approaches him, they make contact, right? They come in contact with each other. The question is, why did she pull the trigger? What happened in that moment that she felt she needed to pull the trigger? Because according to them, he was shot in the chest. How close was she? How close was he? Was he trying to walk away? Did she go in front of him and confront him? Who saw what happened? All of those unique details, you guys, they make a difference. And that will determine whether or not she's going in for premeditated or she's going for manslaughter, or this could be considered self-defense. And we don't have any of those answers. Let's see if it tells us here at the end.
Oh. So, Jesus have mercy on me.
later charged with second-degree murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, using a firearm during a felony. For more cases like this, hit subscribe.
Wow, listen, this incident happened in 2024, so I had to pause and kind of jump and see if we can get any updates, and I found an update for you guys. This is how it concluded. She pleaded guilty. LaQuandra Williams, the mother, she was accused of killing her son. She pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 18 years to life in prison. Man, let's play this real quick. See what this is.
We're following breaking news just into the ABC6 newsroom, where a woman will spend at least 18 years in prison for the death of her son. LaQuandra Williams shot her son in February after the two got into a fight. As part of a plea deal, she was sentenced to life in prison with no parole for at least 18 years. We'll have much more on this case tonight on ABC6 News at 5.
Let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like that's excessive? 18 years to life in prison. Obviously, they did not see self-defense there. Very tragic story. Very tragic story. What do you guys think at the bottom? Do you think it's excessive? Do you think it's appropriate charge for the offense? Let me know your thoughts below. Until next time, you guys, I appreciate your support. Like, comment, share, subscribe. With that, good night and God bless.